Welcome to The Garden with Ryan Storm. Today we have an interview with the gardener, Chris. Hi, Chris. So even though it's pouring rain, you still came out to harvest some stuff?
I still came out today because gardening happens rain or shine. Although if there's lightning and thunder, that's probably our cue to head indoors and take cover.
Well, that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Chris is probably a really dedicated gardener if he comes out in the pouring rain. So on this rainy day, we have quite a selection, it looks like.
We have lots of parsley. We have some lettuce, mixed greens. Lots of different kinds of tomatoes. Red cherry tomatoes, yellow cherry tomatoes. Lemon Boy, medium-sized tomatoes. Tigerella tomatoes, the red and yellow striped ones. We have some black giant ones, which are the darker, larger ones. And we have some Bonnie Best, which are the medium-sized, just red tomatoes.
Oh, so,
there's also a giant eggplant and some purple basil as well.
Wait, so did you, how many gardens do you think you do right now? Like, how many people are you a gardener?
There's only a small number of gardens that I'm taking care of on a regular basis. But in the spring, which is the busy time, there are dozens and dozens of gardens, well over 100 gardens that I've helped to set up.
That's really cool. So how many varieties of like veggies or fruit or whatever do you think we're growing in our garden?
In your garden, I would say there's probably about 50 or so different varieties. And not all of them are in large quantities. There's some that are just in small amounts.
Well,
some, like the tomatoes, we have a lot of.
Or the garlic, which we had 75 heads of.
And there's more curing and getting ready to be taken inside, still in your garage, actually.
Yep. We can go take a look at that after.
Yeah, that would be a great
Alright,
idea.
so, also, what else do you think, like, why did you decide to start gardening?
I started gardening because I thought it was a great way to reconnect people with their food. Because many times we don't know where it comes from, how it's grown, who's growing it, how long it's been picked and in storage and in transit for. And for all of those reasons, our food many times that we get from the grocery store doesn't taste as good as the ones if we are able to grow it ourselves. So having fresh, delicious produce is one of the main reasons why I help people grow vegetables.
That's great. So, did you start a company, or do you, like, work for a company that already has, like, a whole bunch of gardeners that go around, or?
This is a business that I helped to start, along with two other partners of mine.
What's it called?
It's called Young Urban Farmers.
Oh, so, is there any way we can, like, follow what you guys are doing or something? Like...
Definitely. We have a website, youngurbanfarmers.com.
Okay.
And we have a Facebook page and Twitter accounts if you want to keep up to date with the latest news and updates.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Ryan.
Now we can go into the garage and see all that garlic.
Sure. Okay.
So, Chris, how many more garlic heads do you think we have sitting here in the garage?
I think there are maybe about 20 or so heads of garlic that are left in the garage.
Looks like there are only 20 on that side of the cupboard.
Maybe 20 on this side and 20 on the other side.
Yeah, so maybe like
but
40.
This is all ready to be cleaned, cut, and brought inside and stored for a couple of months or eaten right away.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool how you plant garlic in the fall, and then it's not ready until like the next fall.
That's right. Garlic takes a long time to grow.
Oh my god, yeah.
And this kind of garlic, we actually plant individual cloves of garlic. You can also get garlic seed, and that garlic seed actually takes an extra year, sometimes an extra 2 years to grow before you can pull out a head of garlic.
That's really cool.
So this is like our way to speed things up, even though it does take a long time.
It's really cool, Chris. So, thanks for letting me interview you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Alright, and, thanks. Thanks for watching In the Garden with Ryan Storm. Tune in for the next video, and keep updated on riseratings.wordpress.com.